you're at. So Kim, since I see you, do you want to tell me how things are going, where you're at with everything, and maybe let me know like what unit you're on with doing the training?
Well, I haven't started any training units.
You haven't?
No.
Okay. Why not?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking that was my route. I was just working on the tracker sheet and doing all of the vitals.
Well, so here's what the unit, so in the new coach training, it's all in units. So it starts at unit 1, unit 2, and it goes through. So I've broken it down to help you get the vitals more, to understand how to go through conversations and just being more specific about the vitals. Because, okay, there's inviting, and yeah, you can invite a whole bunch of people, but when it comes down to it, there are people who are just really, can I have my drink back? Thank you. There are people who are like really salesy and they're not inviting the right way. And that's why they're not getting any sales. I go in depth with getting through conversations, with overcoming objections, with closing the sale. And I have a lot of sample conversations in there, sample posts to help make sure you're posting the right way. So it is important to go through this training. It's going to help you get the basics down.
Yes, thank you.
So now you know this new coach training is a great tool to have for you to go through the units to really start getting a solid foundation for your business. All right, now you know. So next week when we talk, you're going to be like, I got through at least 1 or 2 units.
Yay! Yes, I promise. I'm so sorry.
And I hope that as you're going through it, that it'll like, make a light bulb go off, and it'll really help you with doing those vital behaviors, because they are important. I mean, they're vital to our business. That's why they call them that for a reason. But we just want to make sure that you really understand them and how to do them. So.
No. Yep.
Are you going to bed? Okay. Okay, and I apologize because maybe I should have put that somewhere. I feel like I should have that in the announcement. So now that you said that, you're probably not the only one who is not going through the units. So I'm going to make sure that I do a post about it, and I'll have it in the announcement. So it's the first thing, because if you didn't notice, I didn't have any posts this week because it's all in the units. But we are going to start posting more though. In there, I want to do videos and just us going through like how we go over conversations and how we do our inviting, and just extra tips here and there. Gotcha. So, all right, good deal. So, how is everything else though? Are you talking to people? How is it going?
I am talking to a lot of people. I'm adding a lot of people. I worked all day yesterday on just engaging with people and just talking and inviting, and I have a lot of positive. I haven't signed anybody, but they're all checking out a lot of the new stuff that I sent them.
Awesome. So when you're sending them stuff, are you sending them videos of the programs, or are you sending them your direct link to Beachbody?
I have a video that Tara helped me for the coaching aspect. And then I have the To Be Mind that I copied from Tara that I send them for our next program.
Perfect. I just want to make sure that you're not sending the direct link, because a lot of people do that. And I don't like that, just because when someone sends a direct link to your website, like they have a website and they have no idea where to go. They have no idea what to look at, because there's so many things popping up at them on that website. So I just want to make sure that when we give them information, that it's like really easy access to exactly what they're looking at getting.
Gotcha.
So cool.
Yeah.
All right. Good deal. Well, I'm glad that you have a lot of conversations going and that you're engaged with people. So that's a start.
Feels good.
Hopefully as those conversations keep going, that someone's gonna jump on board with you.
Yes, I even sent a message out to my family to kind of start supporting and sharing what I do. My sister made a post after she shared one of my posts and recommended me on Facebook. So
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Very nice. That's great that you have a support.
It is. Very.
Good. Now, your sister didn't sign up with you?
She only has the bod.
Okay.
So that was it.
Is she not wanting to try Shakeology, or what's her reasoning?
She has been going, she didn't want to try it. She wasn't that committed at the time. And then she went a different route with a natural dude, and he's been adjusting all of her food, and she's been going with him.
Not her own sister?
What's that? No, not her sister.
I would say, well, this is natural. It's made of all whole foods. There's nothing artificial in it. And it would be a good addition to her nutrition. Keep talking to her. I would be like, hey, if you want to support me, you should try this for a month because you will love it.
I think so, but I'm just kind of being an example.
Yeah.
I'm just trying it that way.
Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. So let's go ahead to Jen.
I guess I have some conversations going as well. I struggle with what to send.
Okay.
As information to try and get someone. I feel like I just overload. Yeah.
So the good old word vomit.
Mm-hmm.
I had that so bad. It does make a huge difference though. Like when you're talking to people, I think it's great because we're passionate about what we're talking about and we're excited when someone's excited to get more information. And then sometimes just too much information can scare people away. Mm-hmm. So like for instance, the videos, what I do personally is I go onto YouTube and say it's PiYo. I will go onto YouTube and I'll type in PiYo Team Beachbody, and I will use the Beachbody, their specific program or their specific infomercial that they use for the workout. So there's one for every program that they have, but just use the Team Beachbody one because if you use someone else's, you're kind of directing them to that other coach and you don't
right.
Unless it's someone from your team, then you can say, we're all the same team, but I am who you would be signing up with, but this is one of their videos. But Team Beachbody has one for everything, so I use those. Also, if you go under, hold on, let's see if I can find it. Where I have so many tabs up, can you guys tell? Where's my tab? Okay, this one. There it is. When you go into your back office, you can go to Grow My Business and then Product Tools and Shareable Media. And then you can find all of the programs. And so go to Transform 20. And there is, maybe I'm going to the wrong one. Is there not a video on here? All right, well, there's usually one. So 80-day obsession. There should be, here. So this is like a sneak peek. They have like sneak peek videos. I just use the YouTube, but there are videos on all of these that you should be able to find. Those are just downloadable ones. What am I missing here, guys? Hold on. That's why I only use YouTube. And then there's also the Coach Link Generator. So what you would do is you'll click on the Coach Link Generator. That's under the support tab. You'll put in your coach ID. So say it's that. And what I'll do is click submit. and you'll have every single product. And this is going to be a link to show them, but it links right to your website. So it would go straight to you. So if they would look at it and they're like, yeah, I want to sign up with that link, it'll automatically show you as their coach. But I just like to use YouTube because they're all there. Does that help a little bit?
Yeah.
But so one of the biggest things is whenever I hear a lot of people that the potential customer is they want to do something with their fitness journey. And I hear a lot of coaches like, yeah, go check out my website. And they'll just give them their website link and then they have to go figure it out themselves. And it just makes it hard for them because there's so many things. So what I do is I narrow it down to help them figure out like 1 or 2 things that I feel would be best for them. So ask them what their goals are. Ask them what level of fitness they are, whether it's beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Ask them if they have any limitations or injuries that would hold them back from doing certain exercises or moves. And then how much time they have to commit to the workout. Because if someone's like, I have 10 kids and I'm working full time and my husband's away and they don't have a lot of time to commit, like 80-day obsession would definitely not be something that you would suggest to them because it's like 45 minutes to an hour and a half long.
Yeah.
So like Transform 20 is what I would recommend someone do. Same thing if someone, can't do any high intensity workouts because they have knee problems, you're not going to recommend them doing Insanity, or Max 30. So once you ask those type of questions, someone saying they really, really struggle with binge eating and just nutrition in general. So I'm going to say, look, we have this program called To Be Mindset. It is nutrition based. So, you don't have to work out if you have a whole lot to lose. It's a good jump start for you to get started with your nutrition, but they have these mindset videos that are going to help you with getting out of, the whole binge eating and emotional eating. And then I would go onto YouTube, To Be Mindset, Team Beachbody, get that link, and I would send it to them and say, hey, do me a favor, take a look, tell me what you think about this program and let me know. And we can talk more. So like, I will send them 1 or 2 things based on what I feel would be best for them and let them decide. Once they see the videos, it helps. I don't know. I feel like when people see a video, it helps them decide. But if you don't show them a video, there's a chance that they're not going to like it if they have no idea what they're even getting involved with. So, yep, that's what I would do. So, Jen, you're Emerald, correct? I can't hear you. I can't unmute you either. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So how are you, do you have any Success Club numbers right now?
2, I think.
Awesome. And conversations are going?
Yeah.
Good. So where else are you having trouble with the conversation?
That's the main thing. I just feel like I get really excited about it because, I know that it works and it's just, I feel like I overload. So I just need to, I don't know.
So
slow down.
Can you give me an example of like what you say when someone says, yes, I'm interested, or tell me more about what you do?
I don't know. I mean, I just kind of start telling them kind of what's available and just talk back and forth about what their goals are. And I don't know.
All right. I don't know if you guys have seen, my scripts are everywhere. I have them in the team page. I think I have them in the units section, but I really try to simplify my conversations as much as I can. So here, when someone says, I'm interested, I tell them what my challenge group is. Very simple. And then when they ask me how much it is, I have all of this. So I'm going to send this to you guys and put it in the, put it in the chat bar. And you guys can copy that and put it in your notes section. Really? Why is it not working? Hold on. I don't know why sometimes it does this. If it doesn't work, I will upload it into, why is it not working? Okay, I'll upload it into the group, but I simplify it. When someone tells me they're interested, I say, awesome. Can you tell me what your goals are? I always want, you want them to try to talk more than you, because if you try to talk, like, people want to talk about them, and you do need to get to know them. You need to get to know what their goals are and how their nutrition is, because you can't help them if you don't know what they need help with. So I always say, like, tell me what your goals are and what are you currently doing to work on them. And then in my scripts, which I will change up the wording as needed, depending on who I'm talking to. But where did it go now that I'm on my phone? Here. So I usually, when someone says, yes, I'm interested, I say, so my challenge group focuses on 3 major parts. 31 is 30-minute daily workouts from home. 2 is clean eating nutrition. And I tell them, we eat all the good stuff, pizza, tacos, you name it, but we make healthy alternatives and still enjoy the food that we eat without the guilt. Number 3 is a challenge group, so you can have the community and stay accountable and track your progress, and also get tons of tips, motivation, and recipes. Does this seem like it would work for you? So that's what I say. And then once they say yes, I have them fill out an application with my my WooFoo application. And if you guys don't have a WooFoo application, I have that in one of the unit sections with the training, in the new coach training. So hopefully you guys can find that. But it's very easy to do. It's a free website. You can make up to 3 free forms. I recommend you guys just making one for challenge groups and one for coaching. That way, anyone who is interested in a challenge group, you say, hey, go ahead and do me a favor and fill this out so I can get to know you and your goals better and how I can help you. And then same thing with coaching. When someone says, hey, tell me more about what you do as a coach, or I want more information, I say, do me a favor, fill out this form or fill out my application so I can get to know, you know, what you are looking for and, again, what your goals are and how I can help you. So it's woofoo.com, WUFOO.com. And I have a tutorial and everything of how I create them. And I think in the new coach training unit with that, I think I even added my own just to show you guys what mine look like. I'll go back and check on that. I need to write it down so I don't forget to do this, because I will forget if I don't. All right, so WooFoo, and make sure I have examples of mine. Challenge group and coaching. So hopefully, Jen, that will help you too with not having a lot of word vomit, but just keeping it sweet and simple and to the point. Like, it consists of 3 parts. This is what we do. And personally, I feel like having the support is huge, because you can go to any network marketing company and you can get a shake. But there's no other network marketing company like ours that has the nutrition, the fitness, and the support groups. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I'm reading what Tara said real quick. This will be a review for Kim. She did Coach Basics when he's on in the challenge group. My internet is kind of whack right now. Okay. Sorry. I just wanted to read that because she's not on anymore. But yeah, so hopefully that helps you a little bit. But again, try not to overload and ask more questions so you can get to know them. Mm-hmm. One thing I do not do is I don't talk about Shakeology right away. I don't talk about challenge packs right away, just because when someone's interested and the first thing you say is, oh, you can get this challenge pack, people are going to be like, you're trying to sell me something right away. And the first thing they're going to think of is, I have to pay money, and our society is very cheap. So it's important for us to show the value of what we're providing them with before we show them how much something is or what they have to buy. So like with the Shakeology, the reason behind me not talking about Shakeology right away is because I want to make sure that I know about their nutrition first. If I haven't asked them how they're, if either they haven't filled out the application or I haven't asked them, how is your nutrition? How many meals a day do you typically eat? And what kind of meals? Do you snack at all? Do you struggle with any certain time of the day? Because once I ask them that and I have a good idea of how they eat, if they come back to me when I mention Shakeology and they say, no, it's too expensive, then I can come back and say, well, based on what you told me you eat, you go out and eat fast food 4 times a week, or you're snacking on potato chips and you eat or drink pop like every day, and you snack on all this extra unhealthy food, or you drink Starbucks. Like if people say that, that's an easy, well, you're replacing that and you're not going to spend any more money. In fact, we can probably help you save money. So I like to talk nutrition. So goals, what are they currently doing? How is their nutrition? Any limitations with workouts or exercising? And then nutrition. And then I'm like, okay, well, let's figure out what you will like. That's how pretty much every conversation goes, unless they come to me and they know exactly what they want.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it works out really well. Guys, there are always going to be people that are going to be excited to start, and then they see that they have to purchase something and they may not want to right now. But I think we have to understand that if someone is really wanting to commit and they are ready, they're going to do it. But if they give excuses, and it's not an excuse for everyone. There are some people that truly do not have the funds to start it. But for the most part, it's usually an excuse. And there's other reasons. Usually they're just scared because they failed 15 times and they're afraid to do it again because they're afraid of failing. We just have to understand that it's not us, that it just isn't their timing. So don't allow it to frustrate you, because we're always going to have people that are going to say no, even though we thought they were going to sign up with us. That was the one thing I learned as a new coach, that it did frustrate me because I thought I was doing really good. I was excited to give them this information. They came to me. They said they wanted to start. And then it was like, I thought I had them. I thought I was going to be able to help them. And they stopped, and then they ignored me and they stopped talking to me, and it was upsetting. But I promise you guys this, if you stay consistent and you share your journey and you talk about what you're doing, no matter what, don't let anyone that says no make you feel defeated. Because if you keep doing what you're doing and you just keep posting and inviting other people, the other people are going to watch you. They're going to watch you because it's not their timing. And you're going to be that person that stays consistent, and then they're going to come back to you when they're ready. I can't tell you how many people told me no and came back to me, weeks later, months later, 5 and 6 years later, they came back because I showed up on a regular basis. I stayed consistent and I didn't stop, and I didn't let the people who weren't ready to hold me back from my own success. That is going to be very important for you guys to understand, because so many coaches quit because they let other people starting or not wanting to start let them feel defeated, and they stop. So don't do that to yourselves, because as long as you keep going, then there's no stopping you. So, all right, now I'm getting preacher on you. All right. So Jen, I know you didn't ask for all that, but was that good?
Yes, it was. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Kristen. Hey, you little rock star. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. All right. So Kristen signed up yesterday. And how many people have you helped? She helped 3 people since yesterday. Isn't that exciting?
I'm talking to 2 more right now, so we'll see if they pull the trigger or not. But 2 more right now. My friend Kristen, my other friend, Megan, she's still thinking about it. So 2 more so far tonight. So we'll see.
That is awesome. So what's Megan still holding back with? Did she talk to her fiance?
They went to the boat and RV show today and bought a jet ski. So they were busy today. They bought a jet ski and a surfboard and a knee board. And I was like, okay, you do you today and come back to it later when you're ready. So they've been busy today.
Yeah, that's understandable. Well, okay, so then you have 2 other friends.
Yep.
Good.
That I'm working on. So
Good. So how do you feel? I mean, you just started this. So how do you feel going through the conversations?
I got overzealous the second one. I was like, oh my gosh, you want to, so they came to me and I got all excited. I was like, I need to pull that back. I'm getting a little, and sorry, my voice is terrible, you guys. I'm sick. I sound like a dude. But anyway,
You're good.
so I was like, okay, I need to pull myself back. But I went through like new coach training and like kind of rewatched some of the stuff. And I was like, all right, yeah, you're a little overzealous. So rewatched that, took some notes, and then tried again. And then my next conversation went a lot better.
Good.
So yeah, but the first one I was way too excited. And I was doing what Jen said, like just word vomit. I'm like, oh my gosh, let me tell you how amazing this is going to be for you.
Right?
So yeah, but then the second time I was like, all right, girl, we gotta pull the reins a little bit and slow down.
I
So
think you've been doing this for years. You just started yesterday.
although
Doing it.
what year did I come to you? It was like 2011 or 12. I can't remember.
Well, I didn't start until 2012.
Yeah, and then like I started in 2013, I think, after I had Kinsley, and then I started talking to you again after I had Carly, and then I coached, and then I quit, and now I'm back. So look at Deidre's consistency, you guys. So consistent.
Back. Okay, but last time, so you advanced to Emerald,
Yeah.
but didn't you only have just 2 coaches signed up under
So I
you?
had Cassie, who is still doing it actually. I had Cassie, I had Blake, and then I had a bunch of customers.
Cassie's last name.
Wheat. Cassidy Wheat.
Yes! That was you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've got a lot of coaches.
Yeah, that was, so Cassidy Wheat was, she signed up under me and she's actually still doing it. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I had 2 coaches and I had a lot of customers. And then when we moved, I was like, all right, like I have so much going on. I'm just going to pull out. I'm going to stop.
Yeah.
And then like I went to the gym for a full year and I'm like, why am I not doing this at home? I'm at the gym for like 2 hours every day. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, now you're going to save some time and build
Just a little bit. I don't have to drive 30 minutes to the gym and work out for 2 hours. So
Yeah, you're going to save so much time. I'm excited for you. I think it's great that you already have people coming to you.
yeah, I'm excited. Well, they like for the past year, they're like, hey, you look good. What are you doing? I'm like, working out and not eating stupid.
Not eating stupid. Oh, that's good.
Only half a sleeve of Oreos, not the full thing anymore.
I can't even have Oreos in my house. Yeah, right. Like, give me some milk and let them be soggy, and I'll like get them with a spoon. I'm done.
It's terrible. I look at them and I just feel like they're just jumping into my mouth. I'm like, well, shoot, so good all week. It's terrible.
I hear ya. Oh goodness. All right, good. And then so you got your mom.
Yep.
And then 2 of her friends.
I did, yeah. They were like, well, Kathy's doing it. I want to do it. I'm like, yes, you should do it.
And you know what you should do is you should have them, like, if they can share your post or you can tag them in any post, because then when their friends see it, it's just a referral for you.
Okay.
So,
I
yeah.
will do that.
For
They're
all of
both super sweet. They're super excited about it. So they'll probably let me tag them.
Good. So did any of them sign up as a discount coach?
Nobody signed up as a discount coach. One of them, which I did have to tell her to talk to her doctor because it was a little intimidating. She only has 75% of her heart operating properly. And yeah, so I was like, you need to talk to your doctor before you start any sort of exercising.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I talked to him and like he said I can do like a lower, and I'm like, okay, like whatever workout you're going to start, you need to make sure it's not too intense. And if that's the case, we can move you to like a different workout.
Yeah.
So she's going to let me know, but.
So I would show her PIO. That way she can
that.
show her doctor. Yeah.
Okay.
That PIO would be good. It's so low impact and there's great modifiers to it. So
That was kind of scary though, because I didn't really know how to go at that one besides being like, I feel like you need to talk to a medical professional because I don't know how to deal with that.
and that's the best answer. Like, we are not doctors and we're not, we're not experts, so we can't really play that role. To save ourselves, the best thing is to say, talk to your doctor and then come back to me. But I'd be more than happy to show you different programs that I feel could benefit you if they approve. So,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. Very cool. All right, guys. So WooFoo application, that's going to be something that, Jen, do you have that, a WooFoo application?
No, but I'm going to.
Okay, perfect. So all three of you, I think that would be a good next step for you guys. And then just keep going through the units in the new coach training. So, Kristen, I don't know if you were on when I said that, but I feel really bad because Kim didn't know about the unit section. And I guess I just assume people know that you click on the units and you start going through it. So I need to make it clear that we have the training is in the units tab, and it's just in order. I put it in order of kind of importance that you should start to have that solid foundation for your business. So, going through all the vitals. Guys, please make sure like personal development is on there, and it is really, really important. There are coaches, I personally didn't do it right away. I thought that I didn't need personal development, but it really is going to help you. And I'm the type of coach that I want to help you guys, not just in your business, but within your life in general, like with your marriage, to be a better wife, to be a better mother, to be a better friend. Like personal development is going to help you in so many different areas of your life, and not just your business, but it will help you a lot in your business. It's going to help you with communicating with people better, with personalities, because you're going to be working with a bunch of different personalities, and you may have a totally different personality of someone else, and you have to learn how to mesh well with your clients, with your team, and confidence, because a lot of us, we start this business and we really don't know what the heck we're doing. So it is important to do that so you can have confidence in what you're doing, because if you don't have confidence, usually it will show when you're talking to people. So my advice for you is to do that 15 minutes a day at least. I usually do an hour, but I'm not going to overwhelm you guys with all that. I guess I'm at home hanging out, so I do listen to it while I'm like, cooking or doing laundry, which I don't really do that often, or like just hanging around the house and working. Like I will have it in, so I'm listening to something because I need that positivity flowing through, and it's going to help you guys a lot. So just don't discount the personal development. It is needed. It is required. Beachbody does not have it as a vital behavior for no reason. Like they know what they're doing. If you can follow what they say with these vital behaviors, the inviting, connecting, personal development, and being a product of the product, your business is going to explode. You're going to do really well. You just have to keep doing it and be consistent with it. So, with that said, I think that's good for this week. You guys just keep connecting with people, having new conversations every single day with people. There's a business activity tracker in the first, I think it's in the first unit or preseason, which I think is the first unit. Print out one of those trackers. There's two different trackers. There's one for people who are more of a slower starter, that they, maybe they don't have a goal of replacing any income, but they have a goal of being a hobby coach. That is the jogger tracker that you can print off. And then there's another one where it's like, I want to make a 6-figure income sooner rather than later. And that's the tracker that you want to print off and do. Understand that it's basically the same thing. It's just the amount, the number of people that you're going to be talking to. It's going to be a lot higher than, if you just want to stay a hobby coach and get your Shakeology paid for, which is no problem at all. I mean, our job as coaches is to help you achieve your goals, not to put any goals on you that we have ourselves. So just make sure that you look over the trackers, you figure out what you want to do, and then just use that tracker every single day, and make sure that you're trying to do a little bit of the units as often as you can. This business can be built in an hour a day. It's just going to be being very good and intentional about the time that you do have. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for jumping on, and go cuddle with your dog, Jen. Is that a dog? Aww.
Oh, you have a Great Dane?
Yes.
Me too. Oh my gosh. I have one too. She's in there.
How funny.
Good dog.
I think she thinks I've been gone long enough.
You guys can become friends.
She gorgeous.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you for jumping on, and I hope you have a great night.
You too.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.